I actually got to play with Patrick and Saed the other night, a little rec play with the two of them, myself, Rob Nunnery, or not Rob Nunnery, Rob Davidson, had a good time. But they are up against co-host Dekel Bar, who is playing with Rob Nunnery. And here we go. So Dekel coming off of a gold medal yesterday with Lauren Stratman in mixed doubles. Rob Nunnery took bronze with Vivian David. We had the call on those matches yesterday. Some great matches last night.
Incredible. Long rallies. Exactly
Yes.
what you like to see in mixed doubles.
Yes. So Patrick and Saed coming off a win in their first round, had to play almost like what we call like a play-in match to play these two gentlemen, Bar and Nunnery. Do not go to sleep on either one of these guys out of Des Moines, Iowa. That's just missed there from Patrick. He got exactly what he wanted and just missed it. And so you are going to see a lot of that. Patrick is going to play that left side because he does want that cross-court backhand dink. So they will stack because that's where Patrick wants to be. He loves that backhand, and he's got a great one. But Dekel says, we'll have none of that.
Yep.
I'll side you out, and we'll take over here. Just long.
1-1-1.
That's not going to work there. Dekel is always looking to jump that sideline, and Ernie, because he's so long, we saw him all night last night do that, even from the backhand side. He does such a good job of it. So if Saed and Patrick are going to stay in this, they have to definitely limit those unforced errors like that right there. You got to play a pretty clean game to get these two.
Yeah, minimize the errors.
Try
and find every opportunity to squeeze a point here and there.
Correct. Oh, just missed there from Saed.
Great read by Rob, though, to let that ball go.
So Dekel will, it's known. Dekel is known to play balls at his chest height, even if they are going out. He loves that ball. He will play it.
That's like an overhead for me.
Right?
That height.
That's a great hard drive there from Dekel. Can't have those right there. Saed knows it too. Good shot there from Dekel coming over and poaching that ball in the middle. Dekel getting that friendly little roll off the net. Maybe that comes with part of his hosting duties. But we're going to take a break here at 7-1-1 in favor of Bar and Nunnery in Game 1.
That's right. We'll be back in just a moment.
Does life sometimes cause you extreme heartache or stress? Do you suffer from seasonal allergies or the common cold? Then maybe you should consider Eddie and Webby. Eddie and Webby most likely won't be able to help with any of these symptoms, but Eddie and Webby do provide high-quality pickleball content on YouTube. Rare yet sometimes frequent side effects of tuning into Eddie and Webby may include uncontrollable laughter, severe entertainment, loss of appetite, or a total waste of time. Eddie and Webby may not be right for everybody, but if you like pickleball, Eddie and Webby might be exactly what you're looking for.
So that note brought to you by Eddie and Webby. In case you're not feeling so hot, a little dose of Eddie and Webby will cure that for sure.
100%.
Coming back in here, 7-1-1. Nunnery and Bar in the lead. And that's a good shot there from Saed. So Dekel and Rob are both seeing that Saed and Patrick are having a little trouble with the pace that they're bringing, and so they keep driving that third shot. And now Patrick and Saed trying to just be too perfect right now. That's too good, too big. Rob had a good view of that whole point. So Dekel take over. There we go.
Doing what Dekel does.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and that's how game one ends there. 11-1 on a little net cord dribbler over the net. Rob's going to take it. So that's game one to Bar and Nunnery, 11-1. And what do you think about that one, Eddie?
Well, Dekel seems to be warming up nicely this morning.
Yeah, a little faster than he did yesterday.
Mm-hmm. I don't think he's engaged his full serve yet. That usually comes into match 2 of the day, I believe. Would you agree with that?
I do. Did you drop that on purpose? Did you do that on purpose? No pun intended.
No pun intended.
He's not engaged in his serve as of right now.
Yeah.
Speaking of Dekel's new sponsor, Engage Pickleball.
I like that. I didn't even.
Eddie didn't even realize it. He didn't. I'm looking at him going, he's like, what are you looking at me like that for?
Yeah.
But yes. But you're exactly right. He's not full bore yet with that serve, but I'm expecting a little more here in game 2.
That's right.
Rosemary says she caught that, Eddie. She caught that.
You're faster than I am this morning, Rosemary. Perhaps I need more coffee.
So, and not for nothing, Patrick and Saed are very new to the pro circuit. They played their first pro event, I believe, was the Arizona Open we were talking about the other night. They took Ryan Trefry and Bo Muno to 3 games in the first round, so they had a good kind of coming out party, and then they lost to Rob Davidson and his partner. I think they said 15-13 in the consolation. So played some really good teams, played some really tough matches. But when you're playing, you got 2 of the best out here right now you're playing against, you almost kind of feel that, and you're trying to be too perfect, and it kind of takes you out of your game. But if they just loosen up, play their game. See, and that's it. Both of them, they're in that hands battle. They're perfectly fine. They're not uncomfortable. But they're just not getting that put away.
I mean, I do have to imagine it must be pretty intimidating being on the other side of the court from guys like Dekel and Rob. And, I'm sure that plays into it as well.
Correct. That's a great shot there from Patrick with the ATP. Oh, great hands. Saed doing a great job. Patrick just mishitting that little drop over the net. We got Saed out here. 3-2-1 in favor of Nunnery and Bar. There's that win coming into play, Eddie.
Yep. I'm glad it happens to even the best of the best and not just me.
Exactly. So you're seeing these guys, and what I'm seeing, Saed and Patrick are loosening up a little bit here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, those hand battles, they're in it right now. So they're able to handle what they're being given. There it is right there. It's a great step in by Patrick. And that's what they want. They like that little helter-skelter. I saw it the other night when we were playing some rec games with these guys. Patrick with that great backhand drop. He does have a good backhand. Slices through that. Oh, commentator's curse. My bad. Oh, it's a great ATP again from Patrick on that backhand side. Like I said, he likes that backhand side. That's why he is playing the left for that cross-court backhand dink. Oh, Dekel going the other way now. And now he's back to Patrick. Oh, wow. Unbelievable gets from Rob and Dekel at the end there. Patrick gets his overhead and just a little too much. Missed the baseline by a couple inches. 3-4-1. I think come victim to a pickleplex line.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great cross-court dink. Forehand dink from Nunnery, though. So that's one of Rob's favorite shots. He likes that little flick there. But I think Saed's kind of sitting on that. He wants that pace. Let's see what Nunnery has any success on Saed's back or on Patrick's backhand. And they try and go middle, and Saed's there for the put away.
Game two, we're seeing a little bit of a different feel.
We really are. Patrick and Saed are a little more in their groove here in game two. And have taken a 5-4 lead. Right on that, Eddie. Good job. I'm blaming that one on you. Lauren Stratman, our co-host, is watching with us. Hey, Lauren, how are you?
We miss you, Lauren. We hope you were here with us right now in the booth.
She took her 2 golds and is gone. Like, I'm out. Oh, Patrick, he does it a lot. You'll see. When he gets frustrated, he just drops his paddle. He's done it like 4 or 5 times today already. Oh.
Not leaving Dekel with many options there.
No. It's a great shot from Patrick on that drop. Off the net. Even up here, 5-5 in game 2. Nunnery and Barr handily took game 1, 11-1. Game 2, different story. That's a great drive from Saed right there. A lot of top spin on it. Dropped as it got to the net. Dekel couldn't get under it enough. And there's the lead here for Patrick and Saed at 6-5-1. It is kind of fun to watch Patrick and Saed play, though. They're very emotional facial expressions.
Very animated.
Paddles dropping. Good talk there from Saed. Don't think Patrick's going to hit that anyway. But good talk. That's great control by Dekel, holding that shot till the last minute and flipping middle. No paddle even touching that ball. Splitting both Patrick and Saed.
Tied up here, 6-6-1.
We need to see the replay on that.
And
No. 6-6, 6-6-2.
6-6-2, game 2.
I don't think we need to do commentary anymore. We
No.
need to just let them talk.
No,
Mic them up.
let's mic up Patrick next time, because he'll give us everything. Yeah. So you see Rob noticing that Saed's liking to speed that up. As soon as that ball went to Saed, Rob took about a step and a half back off the line, gave himself some room for a counter punch, put that away. Good shot from Patrick. We got a timeout here on the court. Score is 8-6-2 in favor of Barr and Nunnery, who have grown a 2-point lead here. We're going to take a quick break before we come back.
We will.
All right.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
I was right on it.
We were just going over the replay of the foot fault call there, and
Yes, talking with Saed and Patrick in between this, and our amazing USA Pickleball certified referee, Bob Unitich, just clarifying with Saed what happened. And we're all good. 8-6-2. Back in play here in game 2. Wow. These guys, no joke with the hands here. Quick hands, good reflexes, great
Yeah.
blocking.
very fast hands.
Telling you, Eddie, wireless mics.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a good leave from Patrick.
Yeah,
Almost-
especially because he really likes to take that ball out of the air too. So,
Mhm.
he took a risk by letting it go. If that landed in, he would have been in big trouble.
Patrick's taking the job of Bob Unitich, too.
So it looks like there's some questions out there around whether or not the question was asked, am I the right server?
Saad's like, I want nothing to do with this.
Looks they... All right, so we have a side out now.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Just missed that. So now they're going to stack. Put Patrick back on this side. Oh, wow.
Great job by Patrick catching that corner there.
Unbelievable. It's almost like he read Rob going middle and went behind him. Great shot from Patrick. Good point. That's a great job. Very impressed by Saed right there on the backhand side. Did a great job keeping those balls in and working the backhand. Now they're going to get back in the position they like with Patrick on the left, Saed on the right. Oh, great digs. Good point.
Good point all around. Yep.
Good defense. Oh, wow. Patrick, even though Saed put that away, Patrick's rolling his eyes at him. That ball would have probably ended up on court 9, but Saed rather put that away.
Sometimes you just can't help it.
Oh, Patrick is on it. Thank you, Jack, for the compliment. Really appreciate that, especially coming from you, buddy.
I would agree. Dominic is always good.
We got a match point here, 10-7-2 for Dekel and Nunnery. And it's a great spot from Saed putting that ball in middle. That ball ended up hitting Dekel on Rob's attempt to get that back. See if Patrick and Saed run a couple here and get back in this game. And there's one. For those of you guys that can't tell, the wind is blowing from the back of Nunnery and Bar. It keeps the gusts keep getting a little bigger and bigger as we go on. All right, so that's a freebie there. Now, if they get this one, evens it up at 10-10, makes it all evened up, and it's a race. Oh, wow, there it is, 10-10. Here we go. Tied up. I think that kind of caught Dekel off guard. Patrick really hasn't hit that shot. And we got a timeout from Bar and Nunnery. Patrick and Saed taking 11-10 lead on the second server.
I like the energy I'm seeing from them.
Absolutely love it.
You can tell they want to win. And guys, don't go anywhere because we'll be back here in just a moment. Stay tuned.
All right, we're back here. We got a game point for Patrick and Saed. And there it is. Game 2 goes to Patrick and Saed, 12-10 over Nunnery and Bar. We will have a third game here. That's what we want usually.
That's right. Forcing a game 3. I like game 3s. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm a little surprised at that, especially, coming out of game 1 where Dekel and Rob were able to take that 11-1. I was not expecting that outcome for game 2.
No, without a doubt. It seemed like Nunnery and Bar were cruising in game 1. And what we thought, where Dekel was going to get warmed up with that serve, I'm going to see it. You're going to see it here in game 3, especially to start, because they're going to be into the wind. So I think Dekel's going to let loose here a little bit with that serve. And that serve is really a weapon for him. It's one of the best serves in the game. He gets a lot of topspin on it, a lot of pace, and makes it very difficult for a good return, which in turn will bring them in and create more 50-50 balls.
That's right. And anytime you have the wind at your face, obviously it means that you have the ability to speed up the ball, and shots that you would potentially risk going out, that wind's going to help kind of keep them in. Contrary to that, on the other side, though, sometimes some of those balls get pulled into your body if somebody has a good drop shot where they have the wind at their back. So there are advantages and disadvantages to either side of the court with wind.
Yep. And now think of it this way. Both teams won on the same side. Dekel and Rob are starting on that side. But Patrick and Saed will finish on the good side. So let's see if that comes into play. Oh, Dekel's not having that. I think Patrick just needs to stay in that dink rally a little longer and keep that going. There's that change of side. Overheated a little bit there from Patrick, and we got a quick 2-0 lead for Barr and Nunnery. Dekel's still trying to find that a little bit.
Yeah, and I did look over at our little windsock we have next to us, and that thing was straight down, meaning the wind really had dropped. I think he might have been anticipating a little wind to help keep that in.
That's with the wind at your back, the ball up against the net, trying to lob. For you to get that up and over and drop it in, very tough with the wind at your back there.
Wow, what a point there, too.
Yeah, and Dekel communicating with Rob saying that's out, but that ball was on his body. Too quick, he couldn't get out of the way, had to play it. Great job by Saed there. That's a great job by Rob. That ball was up there for a while. Rob just kind of read where his opponents were going, went opposite, put it to the sideline winner. Four 1-1 here in game 3. It's a great drop from Rob. He's a little bounce in his step now.
Well, and we were talking about the wind earlier, too. What happens on a drop like that is the wind sucks it back into the net, which really limits your available options to hit it back.
Absolutely correct, Eddie. Let's see if Saed and Patrick can side him out and kind of get a little closer here before this changeover at 6. Oh, Dekel's patent move right there. Didn't get it. A great drop, kept it close enough to the net. Didn't allow Dekel to attack that. So you're almost seeing, I'm watching, we're right on the line here with Dekel and Rob, and you're seeing when the ball goes to Saed, both Rob and Dekel almost take like a half step back, anticipating Saed going hard, and give themselves another half second. There it was right there. Dekel took a step back. It's a good read from Dekel, stepping away from the line to give himself a little extra space when he knows Saad's going to speed that up. And that extra, 1.5 to 2 feet gives him that much more time to be able to get a good paddle on the ball instead of him reacting up at the kitchen line. It's a good read from Dekel.
Yeah, obviously they had a little conversation about strategy after probably the first game and made some adjustments, and it worked for them there.
No, absolutely. And so now we got the changeover. Seems like this side right in front of us, Eddie, is the side that all 4 players are preferring. Both teams won on this side. And now Dekel and Rob off to a 6-1 lead on this side. Let's see if Patrick and Saed can get back in this here, even it up, or pull a little closer and make this third game interesting.
No, you're one over here. I understand. Look, he's serving the score. What's the score? Score one. Score is 6. It's all good. You'll get it. Patrick, you're over on this side. I know, but I'm trying to even. You must return from there, and I want to stack. He's over there. He's over there. Over there.
That's a mistake that Patrick has not made too many of in this match. Can't afford it right now. And Rob and Dekel off to an 8-1 comfortable lead here in the third game.
You see a timeout coming here?
Yep, absolutely. It's a good call.
Well, guys, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. See ya.
We were at commercial during that. We need to get that back on. Patrick looking at us going, that's live fighting between him and Saed. They're just a friendly teammate argument about what they want to do.
Well, I think it brings up a good point. They were discussing where they were supposed to be standing on the court. It probably distracted them, took them out of the game for a second, and,
Yeah, it's just getting away. Some great footwork there from Patrick. But we have a match point here for Nunnery and Bar. Oh, that's a great spot. Oh, and there it is right there, guys. That's tough. Going from coming off of that second game where they had all the momentum in the world and then come back and it's an 11-1 loss in Game 3. Same score as Game 1. But, hey, if you don't know who Patrick and Saed are, you do now.
You absolutely do now, man.
A couple great players. Took Dekel Bar and Rob Nunnery to 3 games.